What's up, most excellent friends?
It's Krissy and Nathan from the Most Excellent 80s Movies.
It's the podcast where a filmmaker and a comedian
adventure their way through the 80s movies we think we love,
or might have missed.
Join us this season for a delightful discussion of some 80s gems.
We're doing The Dark Crystal and Purple Rain,
A James Bond Summer,
Superman 2, Fast Times at Ridgemont High,
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, Police Academy,
and a bunch more 80s classics you love.
Scroll the back catalog for bangers like Who Framed Roger Rabbit,
The Goonies, Conan the Barbarian, The Breakfast Club, and more.
Plus, don't miss our ratings and deep cut recommendations.
And members get some extra fun chit-chat with the hosts after the show.
Download the Most Excellent 80s Movies podcast today at True Story FM.
Or find it wherever the finest podcasts are stored.
And do remember to keep the Most Excellent 80s Movies podcast motto in mind.
Be excellent to each other and party on, dudes!
Hey everybody, this is Ryan from the New World Pictures podcast, where we're on a mission to watch every movie ever made by New World Pictures. With me as always is Mark.
Every movie?
Every movie!
Every movie? From the Roger Corman cult classics like Battle Beyond the Stars, and the super weird stuff you never even heard of like Eat and Run.
Makes your tongue want to say, hey, it's nice in here.
Yes, Mark, every movie. And Erica.
Every movie?
Yes, Erica, every movie.
Every movie. So we're still talking about Night Zoo.
I've seen it.
And all the bonus stuff too. We're talking things we love, things we hated, favorite scenes, inside jokes. And I know we're not at final questions, but are we still talking about Ryan's research?
I know I am. So check out our website, newworldpicturespodcast.com, or subscribe to the New World Pictures podcast wherever you listen to your podcast. Follow us on the socials, and we'll see you next time at the New World Pictures podcast, proud to be a part of Someone's Favorite Productions podcast network.
Thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Most Excellent 80s Movies podcast. Want to skip those ads and get early access? Become a member at truestory.fm/join and discover all the other great perks that come with it. Hello and welcome to the Most Excellent 80s Movies podcast. It's the podcast where we try to find love with the 80s movies we think we love or might have missed with these, our grown-up eyes, to see how they hold up. And today we're talking about Can't Buy Me Love, a movie selection from 1987, about which Letterboxd says, Ronald is making an investment in his senior year. He's hiring the prettiest cheerleader in school to be his girlfriend. Nerdy high schooler Ronald Miller rescues cheerleader Cindy Mancini from a parental punishment after she accidentally destroys her mother's designer clothes. Ronald agrees to pay for the $1,000 outfit on one condition, that she will act as though they're a couple for an entire month. As the days pass, however, Cindy grows fond of Ronald, making him popular. But when Ronald's former best friend gets left behind, he realizes that social success isn't everything. Social success.
Social success.
Social success.
It's easier when you're Sean Connery.
It is. I'm Krissy Lenz, one of the directors and a performer at the Neighborhood Comedy Theater in downtown Mesa, Arizona.
And I'm Nathan Blackwell, an independent filmmaker with Squishy Studios.
You said that like it was a question.
I have to have at least one hang up for every self-introduction.
Yes, it's true. And joining us today is a first-time guest. She's a performer, comedian, podcaster, producer, and wonderful human. It's Grace Campbell, everybody.
Hi, everyone. What an introduction. I don't think I've ever been introduced quite like that before. That was lovely. Thank you so much for having me.
We're so excited to have you because this was a first-time movie for you.
It was. And boy, do I wish I had watched it when I was younger.
You wish you had
Yeah.
grown up the lessons that from this
Yeah,
movie.
I wish I had grown up thinking it was like such a good, like such a like heartfelt, like yeah, they really understand me movie, and then go back and
Mhm.
watch it as an adult, and be like, oh yeah, I remember this.
I feel so seen.
I feel so seen. The angst.
The awkwardness, the secondhand embarrassment. We're going to talk about it all.
The Fringe.
Nathan, the Fringe. Oh my God.
So much
the
Fringe.
decadence of the Fringe cannot be forgotten. Nathan, had you seen this movie before?
First time watch for me too. Surprise,
Yay.
surprise. I had never even heard of this movie.
I brought it up several times and you never tried to jump on board, so I snuck it in this round.
Yeah,
because I love this movie.
It's like when we're talking like the Venn diagram of movies that I've seen, it's like I realize it's Patrick Dempsey. He's like completely out of my normal sphere of film watching. That's what I've deduced. Yeah, I've never seen it. It turns out, interestingly enough, it was filmed in Tucson, Arizona.
Yes, it was.
That was a fun fact.
Sure was.
But yeah, never seen it before.
Excellent. So I feel like I am the Sherpa who has led you both to the wonderful experience that is Can't Buy Me Love. And I hope that people listening are having watched this movie and discovered a hidden gem as well, because this movie definitely fell through the cracks of the 80s teen movie with all the John Hughes content out there. I think this one kind of gets lost in the shuffle and gets lost to memory, but I think, not to jump to the end, but I think it holds up. I think it's super cute. I think it's not as cringy as some of our John Hughes favorites, in the like way that there's some really date rapey stuff in a lot of those movies. This one doesn't have that quite so much. And I think it's a classic that gets left behind. So I'm excited to talk about it with you guys. We brought up the Fringe. The outfits in this movie are next level. When he becomes popular.
The immediate change, and however he acquired all of those outfits so fast.
But I like that you see him, like, he doesn't have too many quote unquote hip outfits. So you see him repeat shirts and looks and jackets.
That is true, because you never see that in like a typical movie. You're never going to see someone repeat outfits ever, or even like a TV show. But like normal people do that all the time.
Oh yeah, I've got this one shirt that looks like the pattern from Rocco's Modern Life, and that's what I'm going to wear every Tuesday.
Yeah,
till the end of time.
I've got. I have a tradition that I buy a new T-shirt every year at the Phoenix Film Festival, and I've been doing it long enough that now 20% of my wardrobe is Phoenix Film Festival shirts. So,
I love that. That's so classic. I buy Dorian like 6 new T-shirts every year.
Does he wear them?
Sometimes, not often. As Grace knows, my husband Dorian wears the same shirts over and over and over again, much like Patrick Dempsey.
Yeah, he loves a novelty print, just like Patrick Dempsey.
Yes. But I love it, and I love how they use clothes to show you that he's transforming into a monster. I was watching this with Rocket, my 15-year-old, and he was like, "Mom, did people really dress like that?" And I was like, "No, son. No, they did not. He looks ridiculous."
It's a cautionary tale, Rocket.
It really is
a cautionary tale.
An overall cautionary tale, because she cared too much about an outfit too, and that's what got her into this mess.
Ugh. No. Outfits are the real villain in this film.
It's
Fringe.
It's true.
It's
They
Fringe.
are. Because one of the things that makes me find this movie so heartwarming is that in the end, everyone finds their humanity. There's not like one, James Spader who's still going to be out there lurking and evil. They all sort of realize their flaws and come together.
Yeah, I thought that was really nice.
It was really nice. So outfits are the villain.
Outfits are the real villain.
Capitalism is the villain again.
Yes, yes. So he saved up $1,500 to buy himself a very exciting new telescope. And he just so happens to be at the mall when his crush and the woman whose lawn he mows,
Who
the
doesn't
daughter
seem
of
to have any real redeemable quality, like as he's crushing on her. She just seems to be like the rich or spoiled next door neighbor who is not really rich. She's just spoiled.
Yeah, we don't really get to know her before he loves her.
Yeah.
We just we're along for the ride.
It's like any teen crush. He just sees her from afar and like creepily watches her at cheerleading practice and like
with his creepy watching cheerleaders hat. He's got a green beret on.
Mm-hmm. A green beret. He dresses dorky the whole time. So that doesn't change. It's just expensive dorky versus inexpensive dorky. But she wears her mom's $1,000 suede outfit to a party and gets wine spilled all over the whole thing. Like it gets the jacket, the tube top, the skirt, it all gets doused. And he happens to be at the mall shopping for his telescope when she is arguing with the cleaner to please clean the outfit or replace it for her. And he's like, no, you can buy a new one for $1,000. Did you guys think it was weird that the dry cleaner is selling $1,000 designer dresses, of which he only had one?
I thought I missed something because I was like, why does he have two of the same outfit that's the perfect size for the mom? And then I was like, why is this here? I was like, oh no, surely this is like a leather salesman and I missed something. But I did not.
I don't think you did.
Okay.
They wanted it to take place. It's like, why would a dry cleaner be in a mall? They wanted it to take place in a mall where there had to be a telescope company, a telescope shop right across. And it just and movie magic happens.
Movie magic happens. He realizes so quickly what he must do. Like the idea comes to him and he bangs on the window and fans out his dollars.
Which is wild.
So wild. And he's like, I want to rent you. What?
And the adult in this situation, who is a man, is like, yeah, I'll let this happen this is teenage business.
He's like,
it's not for me to interfere.
I'm interested. Go on.
Yeah.
Let the man speak.
Let's hear him out. So they enter into this contract where she will pretend to be his girlfriend for 1 month in exchange for $1,000. I did like that it sort of explains that because he had $1,500, so that explains how he bought all the rest of his terrible wardrobe because he still had $500 left over. Although she buys him quite a lot of clothes too with her mom's credit cards because, as Nathan said, she's very spoiled. She goes to the mall with her mom's credit cards and just buys whatever she wants. And her mom is sort of a flibbity gibbet. Is that?
Yeah.
Is that the technical term?
She goes off with Rock.
Right.
Rock. Oh, her skeevy boyfriend who's like ogling Cindy in the grossest way. Hotness runs in this family.
It was a rough start for me because of those two incidences where I'm like, oh no, adults are not interfering and adults are being weird. Slowly, but I warmed up to it after that for sure.
Yeah, it is a little bit of a rough start with those elements and just the whole premise that he's going to rent her for $1,000 just to get her out of trouble with this dress. But like, that's what I remember about this movie when I think back on it, because it's been a long time since I've seen it. But I remember that outfit.
Yes. And it was described as a severe suede at the party.
Suede.
I wrote down a lot of quotes where her friend is complimenting her and goes, "Whoa, that's a severe suede."
And it was.
And it was
very severe.
And they were not wrong. Yeah.
But in the best way.
So on the first day of school, she gives him a little impromptu makeover. She mousses his hair with her backpack mousse.
Yes.
Which is how you know she's one of the cool girls. And she rips the sleeves off his dork shirt.
Dork shirt.
And makes him take off his little beret. And I was sort of surprised at how quickly it worked on the friends. Like,
yes, if I had to level a criticism, there is kind of, when the movie needs everyone to suddenly be swayed by a speech, then they're suddenly instantly swayed. Like, as soon as like everyone needs to be impressed, everyone's impressed. As soon as everyone needs to turn the tide and be angry, everyone gets angry.
Everyone's on the same page.
There is a little bit of like, you know, what is it called? Magical realism going on. Right.
Yeah.
With the magic of $1,000.
The magic of in 80s money.
Yes.
Yeah, which is $2,500 today. I looked it up.
Oh my gosh, jeez.
Yeah.
That's that's a lot.
Yeah.
For that outfit, and it's just suede. It's not like a nice leather.
I know. You're paying for the exclusivity of having a dry cleaner source that.
Exclusive, yeah.
Yeah.
He's only
no
got
one
2.
knows. And they're just the perfect size.
Yes, for one person.
For one person to buy and wear. It's a lot of money, but yeah, you're absolutely right, Nathan. Everybody is like, oh, he went from totally geek to totally chic immediately at his first party, and he is behaving like a goober. But I like that the friends seem to genuinely like him at first, and you can tell he's being genuine because he is being such a goober.
He's just, I wrote down, he's just kind of like the most pure of heart. And it's crazy that all these high school students are like, yeah, okay. Yeah, like Big John is just like on board from the jump. And what an opportunity for him to be a meanie.
Yeah.
The trope would be for him to be a meanie, a big old meanie.
But I love that there's a recurring joke with Big John where he farts all the time. And through circumstances, Seth Green plays the annoying little brother in this movie, tiny baby Seth Green. And
baby.
He's such a baby. And the recurring joke is that he's spying on his brother and Big John farts in his face like 3 times in a row.
So funny. Not enough fart jokes.
Not enough.
So where did you guys watch the movie? I watched it on Amazon.
I watched it on Amazon.
Yeah.
On my version, there was no fart sound effect.
There was no fart sound effect.
There was none. It was always a silent but deadly.
Silent but deadly. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I respect the restraint.
Well,
I wonder if that would have pushed the rating over back in the day.
I did some research that it took me all of 8 seconds on this exact question. So for the TV version, they've removed the sound effect, but for the theatrical, they had it. So they must have gotten this version, this print from the TV cut.
Oh, I see. How interesting.
Yeah.
I also read that this movie was originally written to be an R-rated teen comedy.
I read that as well, but it was too dark to start, and people did not like it. I forgot what I wrote down. I was looking that up as well.
But they changed it and made it more light.
It was going to be called Boy Rents Girl. And even for the 80s, that was too...
That was crossing
too dark.
That's a different demographic.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that they changed it, and I'm glad that they made it PG-13. And you don't see any boobs, but you vicariously experience boobs. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, there was a lot. It felt like accurate to teenage initial experiences, like in the bathroom, and they're trying to figure out how to get on top of each other. I was laughing. I was giggling.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I definitely sensed a lot of boobs in this movie.
A lot of like a LaCroix of boobs.
Yes, a sousant of boobs.
A sousant.
It's crazy to me too. Like, speaking of how easily everyone is convinced, as soon as he breaks up with Cindy Mancini, which he does in the most tone deaf way, because she has fallen for him.
Yes,
they're at the airplane graveyard,
very
and
quickly,
she wants to smooch.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, obviously wants to keep this going, and he is just completely oblivious and stages this terrible breakup with her where he accuses her of being like a money, what would you call, like a gold digger, I guess.
Yeah, and they reference Pretty Woman in it as well, like saying that she's a prostitute. I was like, oh my god, all of her friends, like, you just like ruined her whole life now for no reason.
For a fake breakup.
But he did take her to the airplane graveyard. I feel like that's a good date. That's like like, I thought of you, and here we are, and I'm going to show you some cool stuff.
Yeah, and then let's look at the moon.
Now let's talk about
logistics.
How
I feel about the moon.
Yeah.
So he's washing her car one day, and he tells her, I wrote this down, I think you can do anything you want. Anything you put your heart and mind into. And then she goes and shows him her poetry, which he then uses when he's trying to get it on with one of her friends.
I know. Initially, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so sweet. She's getting support, and like, this is so lovely, and it feels really genuine. And then he used it on one of her friends.
So terrible. But those friends throw themselves at him.
They do. They're not good friends.
No, they're not good friends. And she's like, she's not afraid to call it out. Like, Cindy is like, well, you two are totally ready to jump his bones. Get a clue, stop it. You're not good friends. And they're like,
what are we doing?
Yeah, it's true, but we're not going to stop. We're going to keep going.
Just getting ladies throwing themselves at him.
Yep. So it worked. Like, his plan genuinely worked, and he becomes a douchebag in record time. So
see, it turns out it was a great plan.
It was a great plan, but it would have been a greater plan if he had not changed like who he was at his core into a douche canoe. As soon as he becomes popular, there's a great scene at the Columbus Day dance. Right,
the big Columbus Day dance,
which we all remember from high school.
We all remember celebrating
Columbus Day,
the biggest. Yeah,
it's
when you would actually ask out someone who was already asked out. You would steal somebody.
You'd call them by the name of the person you thought you were going to ask.
Yeah.
You'd burn down their 3 ships.
Mhm. It's very, very traditional.
Very traditional.
So he tries to watch American Bandstand to learn how to dance. And he
So
accidentally watches an African traditional anteater ceremony. But he does this dance, this like very culturally appropriated African tribal dance at the Columbus Day dance, and everyone's like, yeah, okay, we're on board with this. We're all gonna do it now because he's a popular.
So we better all join in.
So we better do what the popular is doing.
Appropriation.
Did you guys know that Paula Abdul choreographed that dance?
I did not know that.
Yes. Before she was Paula Abdul, she was a choreographer and a dance whatever specialist for folks. And they brought her in. It was right before her big break. She must have met some people and off she went.
Wow.
Can't buy me love, just giving and giving and giving.
Oh, yeah.
You
this
gotta
movie
love it.
started a lot of people's careers, apparently.
Jeez.
Excellent. I definitely like Patrick Dempsey didn't have the impact. I think if we had a Corey Haim in this role, perhaps I don't think it would have been as good, but I think it would have been more popular. I think Patrick Dempsey is perfect.
Wasn't
in
it like
this role?
21 at this 21?
He was 20.
Okay. Yeah.
He was 20 and she was 16.
And everyone else was like 30, including his parents.
Yeah.
It's like, are his parents his parents are not that much older than him.
Yeah. And his parents are so supportive and sweet. They're like, I think it's groovy that Ronald has new friends. And the brother is like, something is wrong here. He's dating Cindy Mancini. He's going to parties. Like, something is very wrong.
Oh, yeah. Seth Green makes something's rotten in Denmark remark, but says something stinks in suburbia.
Yep.
Instead. So funny.
He's very Shakespearean.
Mm-hmm.
He's just out to get his brother. That's an 80s trope that you don't see too much anymore, is the annoying little brother who is just out to get their older sibling.
Oh, yeah.
Like, no holds barred. He hides in the back of the truck. He
Face full of farts.
Gets a face full of farts at all the parties.
Out of a window.
Did you guys notice that, like, once he shows up in his station wagon and, like, everybody's sure this is gonna sink him because it's so dorky, and then everyone loves it, and then they all show up in their parents' station wagons?
No, I didn't notice that.
Yeah, I also
Scoops.
didn't
So
notice.
silly.
At Scoops, the next time we go, it's like less sports cars and more like station wagons.
Wow, he has quite the immediate impact and influence.
Immediate, and then it is equally as immediate when he gets his ass handed to him. He gets destroyed at a New Year's Eve party. She gets shmammered. She gets totally shit-faced. She is wasted. And that's when she sees him wooing her friend with her own words.
Yeah.
And Bobby shows up, her college boyfriend, who has...
Boy,
sort of
can he
forgotten
not
her.
act.
No.
There were, you could tell, had to cut some stuff. There were some struggles there.
Yeah.
Where he gets really angry, but it doesn't look like he can keep a straight face doing it. And his voice is kind of 80 yard as he's like yelling.
I was wondering
his voice
what
is
all
80
that
yard.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By an uncredited
it was so
actor.
bad. It's a legit other person?
It's a legit other person, and the actor who plays Bobby is the announcer for The Price is Right. I read that in the trivia.
So he
Um,
got better at
talking.
talking. That's good.
He just couldn't pull it off for this movie.
He's a late bloomer. He was a late bloomer.
Yeah, so he shows up to this
Amazing.
party and he hears, he's like, Ronald Miller, what is Ronald Miller doing here? And they're like, no, Ronald Miller's totally cool. He's our dear leader now. We do everything for him that he says. And Bobby's not having it. He's like, you've all been brainwashed. Something is amiss. Oh, he dated Cindy Mancini. What? He dated my Cindy Mancini? And then she confesses that he paid her $1,000 to date him for a month, and you all fell for it. She says, you all fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. At least I got paid. The rest of you he got for free.
Which, good for her. Throwing it in their faces.
Yep. And it does nothing to hurt her popularity, but it immediately sinks Ronald's credibility. Like, he's like trying to explain or stay at the party standard. And they're like, get out of, the Big John is like, get out of my house. And everyone like won't even look at him. Iris, the girl he was just in the bathroom with, is like, I don't know you.
Yeah.
And he's like, what?
I'm actually kind of impressed with all these popular kids that are like, yeah, no, we don't associate with someone who does something like that and then is yucky about it.
Yeah.
Maybe that's too deep. Maybe they were just like, no.
I don't know. I think it was that deep because he has his fall from Grace.
Mm-hmm.
And he comes back to school and he tries to win back his new friends. He tries to win back his old friends. No one will have him anymore. He has to sit alone under a tree. We should talk about how awful he was to his old nerdy friends.
He had a group of miscellaneous nerd friends, one of them being one of the Weasleys, I think.
I don't think so, but he looked like it.
It looked like it, yeah.
And then the real turn was when he and the jocks went around like doing like pranks and egging and throwing like a bag of turd on one of the houses, and it was his friend, the Not Weasley.
Yeah, the Not Weasley, and he sees him. He catches him in a net. Yeah. He does have a lot of rage, but like he confronts him like after his fall from grace at the arcade and is like, you can't just pretend you don't see me. And he's like, you shit on my house.
That's the best quote. You shit on my house. So good.
So angry.
And we feel so bad for Kenneth, the friend, but he treats them awfully. Like he'll be like trying to catch up to Kenneth at school and be like, I'm so sorry, let's hang out. And as soon as a popular comes around, he's like, get out of here, you dink.
Well, he deserves
Can we
it.
use that word?
I don't know. Yes. I don't know if we can use that word.
Maybe.
Okay, we'll put it in the maybe pile.
Put it in the maybe pile. I'll have a question mark after it.
Yeah. Question mark, exclamation point. But so the denouement of this movie is that Kenneth is now sitting at the popular table helping one of the girls with their math homework, and one of the jocks is gonna like kick his ass for trying to pull a Ronald.
You're trying to pull a Ronald Miller.
They're still it still hurts. It still hurts for them. They're so sensitive right now. They will resort.
They're going through something. They're really going through something
to its core. They're still rebuilding.
Yep. But he does his like big speech, and he is like, I tried to buy my way in, but Kenneth's not doing anything wrong. He's just trying to be over here by being himself. And if you don't let him go, I'll break your arm. Your pitching arm. You broke your arm once before when you fell out of my treehouse and we carried you 12 blocks to the hospital. Remember that when we were all friends?
Now,
And like,
now, before that, though, he got his attention by grabbing a baseball bat and slamming it on one of the tables. And one of the teachers
totally disrupting lunch.
and one of the teachers goes to intervene, but then the science teacher holds her back and is like, no, I want to see how
Let's
this
see
plays
where
out.
this goes. Yeah.
Let's let them figure it out.
No. Let them cook. Let's watch.
He was also the one at the dance who was like, okay, let him go for it, Ronald.
Chaos teacher.
You know, he was like taking notes and being like, a social experiment is taking place at our high school. And he was like,
he's actually a Jane Goodall.
He's like,
yes.
He's a plant.
I need to find a way to get fired. No. Let the kid do something.
Let's let the kids have a big fight.
I
but
heard that he improvised that speech.
Really?
Yeah. That's a rumor. It's never been confirmed, but like that was like the rumor that went around that he improvised most of that speech about Kenneth.
Oh, well, way to go, Patrick Dempsey, because it works. Yeah. One of the jocks starts a slow clap.
The classic.
And we slow clap our way into acceptance of that everyone is a whole person. And we all have flaws, and we all have good things, and we don't need to be so cliquey. And of course, at the end, she comes running back to him and hops on his riding mower.
Oh my gosh, so romantic.
And it goes from being daytime to being sunset immediately.
They ride off into the sunset.
They ride off on a riding mower into the Tucson sunset.
They were never heard from again.
No.
Aw. Well, one of them
no one
wasn't.
ever heard of. Right. Yeah. We got Patrick Dempsey back eventually.
Yeah.
We found him.
He came back. We found him.
So I thought this movie had a lot to love. Nathan, what are your complaints?
Well,
I know you have them.
There was a lot. I was really rooting for them in the first half hour. And then once they kind of split up and went their separate ways, it kind of seemed like there was a half-hour plot stretched out over an hour. You know? Like, I wanted to see a little more... he does this, then she does that, and then a little more of a kind of a feud and a fight, and just honestly more between them. It really seemed like a lot of it was Patrick Dempsey just kind of like being a dink.
Yeah.
How many scenes can we get of him?
Yeah.
Being a dink?
Yeah, exactly. Of him just kind of like being the center of kookiness. And that being the source of fun, rather than, I was really kind of hooked by them as a couple, and I wanted to get more of that screen time,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really loved when they were shopping together.
That was so cute. The reverse Pretty Woman with the glasses, the sunglasses.
A reverse Pretty Woman.
It was so cute.
Yeah. So. A little more of that would have gone a long way for me,
Yeah, maybe more like foundation. Like, he inspires her to go to a open mic and tell her poetry, and it's like almost like more of a ball
development.
You guys were so good together. Yeah.
And unfortunately, like the poetry or some of these other things only exist so they have one specific moment in the story.
Yeah.
And it does seem like when the writer needed everyone to be angry, everyone was angry. When we needed everyone to change their mind from a speech, everyone's mind was changed. And it definitely kind of had these broad strokes.
It was trying to get to the, like, this is what we do. There's got to be a turning point. Everyone's got to get mad. he's got to win back the girl. Like, so it's just like leaping to those plot points.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, in summary, those are my complaints. But
did Rock ever come back?
No, the mom sort of dumps him, so we get some nice
wasted opportunity
bonding with the mom.
Add that to the complaints.
Yeah,
I'm adding it.
After she gets dumped by Ronald, she like spends time with her mom,
which was nice,
and it's kind of nice. Yeah. We do learn that she has her own phone line, which is something, as we know from When Harry Met Sally, I'm a little obsessed with. It's like everyone having their own phone number and phone line in the 80s. Because he calls the mom to try and get to her, and the mom tells Ronald that she's out of the country. Yeah, it's Donald. Why did you say your name was Donald? I made a mistake. Bye. She's out of the country. Like, the mom actually does that. She's out of the country. She's not out of the country. I saw her this morning, Mrs. Mancini. Well, she's gone. Sorry. The mom is so loyal, and I love that. After we think that she's going to be a shitty mom, after she goes off with Rock, the total sleaze. But she's not a shitty mom. She redeems herself.
Yeah, she just had one outfit she really, really liked. Thank goodness she never found out.
Nope.
Nope, she never did.
She never did, but these kids get drunk left, right, and sideways in this movie. They're like, did you notice at the dance, Ronald has a little like bottle of Jaeger and he like chugs it down before he goes to do his dance?
Yeah. I had that thought of and I wasn't very cool in high school, but how do they have so much access? Just these parties with an empty house that's
no
clean.
One cared.
Yep.
No one cared. The parental supervision was non-existent. In Risky Business, his parents go out of town for like 2 weeks.
That's right.
And just leave him alone with like a credit card to buy pizza with or something.
And prostitutes.
Living a dream.
Yeah.
And then prostitutes. Yep.
That's right.
That movie is great, by the way, if you haven't seen it in a while.
I've seen it once and didn't realize what it was. I was like, wait, what? I thought he was an adult in the like played it. Like, nope. Sure
nope,
isn't.
He is a teen. Yes.
He is a teen in the movie.
Yep. But I think that's a great movie. That was one of my favorite discoveries that we did because I had never seen that one.
Yeah.
So on a scale of 1 suede fringe dress to 10 suede fringe dresses, how many suede fringe dresses do we give the movie Can't Buy Me Love?
Krissy, you go first.
Me go first? Okay.
Yes.
I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really cute and sweet, and like all complaints aside, I thought it was really good. So I'm going to give it an 8 because I thought it was one better than Mannequin.
Oh, weird.
Oh.
I think Mannequin is a solid 7.
Mannequin, yeah. Mannequin is, I mean, it's so weird that it's more, to me, it's more fun, but.
Okay, all right. I hear you. But I think this one had the sweetness factor.
It's true.
It had sweetness, and for me, that hint of nostalgia that was lacking from When Harry Met Sally, because I hadn't seen When Harry Met Sally when I was a kid, or when I was a young person. I don't think Harry and Sally would have worked for me when I was a kid, but as a young person, it certainly would have worked for me. So I was sad that I missed out on it. But yeah, I think this is an 8. 8 suede dresses.
8 suede dresses.
What do you think, Grace?
I was going to go with a 7.5. I did find myself drifting in and out of the movie where I was like, no, I need to take notes. But it was moments where I could take things were just going to happen. I knew the next plot point that was going to come up. Oh, we've got the twist now. We've got this. Where's the big reveal? Where's the loyal friend that was his friend all along? Oh, there he is. Even though he's going to be really mean to him. But I think my biggest redeeming factor was the sweetness of it. I think Patrick Dempsey is like very genuine and sweet. And then I really, really liked a lot of these one-liners. Like, even if the narrative of the story was kind of weird, there was a lot of really good lines in there. You don't get that a lot in like those 80s movies. It was just like banger after banger. I wrote down a lot of lines.
Yay. There's a lot of secondhand embarrassment in this movie too.
Yes, the cringe.
So cringe. What were some of your favorite lines that we didn't hit?
Let's see. Da-da-da. I liked "For Life or Longer." That was a very sweet line.
Yes.
That's just a good line. One of my favorite lines was "Long time to wait for some tit."
Yeah. He's like marking his days off on his calendar.
Yep. Long time to wait for some tit.
I liked "I'm into class. It's my new thing."
I wrote that down too. So funny. Could have had me for $49.95. That was the girl. I thought you took economics. You could have had me for $49.95. And then
I'm like, girl, you need to love yourself more. Like,
I know. I was like,
come on.
Come on. Even in the 80s, that's not enough. And you nuked my brother, but now I don't remember the context of that.
Oh,
it was the little brother Seth Green confronts her at the mall.
You nuked my brother.
Yeah, and she did.
She did.
How many white suede dresses do you give this movie, Nathan?
So I'm going to go 6.8.
Okay.
I don't know where these numbers come from. But yeah, but on the scale of stuff that you have forced me to watch, this is much higher on the list.
Okay, this is way higher than Grease 2.
Oh my god. Yes. No, but I'm also thinking of there's a lot of other, there's been some similar movies that are now eluding me. Like Valley Girl, but that was really more. Yeah. But this one was sweet. This one definitely has the sweet. The storytelling is a little not as strong as I wish it was, but there's a lot of cute moments, and there is a sweetness to the movie, you know. Even when the people are being mean, it's not that mean, you know.
Yeah. I agree. So what about a deep cut recommendation? I guess I'll go first since I went first on the ratings. So I did some research because I was so enamored of the slow clap at the end of this movie. Okay. And if you notice, if you look closely, the girl Patty, the one who was doing homework with Kenneth, is weeping. She is openly weeping after the speech by Ronald Miller, and the slow clap just gets me. That like I gave this movie an extra point for the slow clap alone. So I did some research on other famous cinematic slow claps, and so my deep cut recommendation is the movie Lucas with Winona Ryder and Corey Haim. And Charlie Sheen. It's another 80s forgotten gem, but it's like another nerd loves the popular girl, but he's too small for his age sort of movie. And it has a slow clap at the end, which is Chef's Kiss. So that is my deep cut recommendation. If you love a slow clap, if you love a teen underdog, and a very young Winona Ryder, go for Lucas. Give it a try. Give it a whirl.
Amazing.
Yeah. What's yours, Grace?
I have two that I could go with. Okay, so I went with I didn't realize it was filmed in Tucson until I saw the plane graveyard, and I was like, oh, I know what that is. And so my deep cut recommendation would be for another person that is from Tucson, who's probably about the same age as these kids, I guess now if we aged up, would be Eleanor Shellstrop from The Good Place. So I would recommend the show The Good Place, which is lovely and has another very famous 80s actor, Ted Danson.
Yeah. Yeah. I love The Good Place. It's such a
So
good
good.
show.
And I just love that
connection.
She died in Tucson pushing a cart full of margaritas across the street.
Yep. It's so good. It's such a good show. Definitely watch it if you haven't seen it yet. And give it time. Give it room to breathe because it grows and changes and becomes a thing at the end you could have never predicted from the beginning.
Nope. And it devastates you.
It
in
does.
the best
I
way.
cried so hard at the finale.
The entire episode. I do have a second one only because it's a like kind of a Kevin Bacon 6 degrees of separation situation.
Okay, go for it.
If that's okay. I don't want to break the podcast. Okay.
Right. We allow it this one time.
Okay. So another film filmed in Tucson was Revenge of the Nerds, which is a very famous 80s film, of course. One of the nerds in there, and I meant to look him up, was an acting coach of mine that I had in, oh gosh, it was probably 12, 11 years ago now.
Mm-hmm.
But that was he was like, I'm teaching acting class. I was in Revenge of the Nerds. That was his thing.
Wow. Great. I love that. Awesome. So Revenge of the Nerds is your deep cut recommendation?
So there's a Venn diagram is Revenge of the Nerds, Grace, and then now, I guess, Can't Buy Me Love. And I'm in the center.
You're in the center.
Just because I've seen and know those movies, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. That's perfect. I love it. Wonderful. What is your deep cut recommendation, Nathan?
I really struggled on this one.
It was tough. I was tough.
Yeah. Most the things that came to mind were stuff that we've already covered. So I was thinking about. So this is a bit of a retreat. So I'll just get to it. I'm going to choose the movie Rushmore.
Okay.
If only just to have more people watch the movie Rushmore. But when I was thinking about just teenage angst and who are you really and trying to be other people and how that can manifest itself in creative storytelling. I just, I don't know. I worked on this. I tried to find another deep cut for like 10 minutes and it's like, you know what, let's just, people just watch Rushmore. I think that'll solve all our problems.
First choice, best choice.
Movie.
Yeah. Rushmore is a great movie.
Yeah.
I love it. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Grace and Nathan, for going on this journey with me as I dragged you through Can't Buy Me Love for the first time.
It was so fun. I was delighted.
Yay. Grace, tell us where we can find you in other comedy podcasting situations.
So I am on a podcast that will be out by the time that this episode comes out. It will have episodes 1 and 2 will have just aired. It's called Tales of Collide. So if you are into Dungeons and Dragons, Daggerheart, Critical Role, Dungeons and Daddies, we are doing that. So it's just a comedy live play podcast set in the world of the Collide. And so the first season's coming out. I'm super excited about it. I've never been in a full season of a podcast before, so it's very exciting for me. Yeah.
I love it. And that's where found wherever the finest podcasts are stored.
Yeah, all of the where you keep them. You go there. There's going to be there.
Podcast store.
The podcast.
It's in the mall.
It's in the mall. So eloquent.
Yeah, it's in the mall across from the Telescope store.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, is the podcast store.
Yeah, the Podcastorama, where they sell one designer dress for $2,500.
What? No.
Yes. Perfect. Nathan, where can people find your filmmaking?
Squishy Studios. And then I believe the last movie I ever made, my feature film, is now on Amazon streaming.
Ooh.
I think we still make more money on Tubi though, because it forces you to watch so many ads. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, now Amazon streaming is a possibility.
Excellent. That is so cool. Definitely check that out. Go to squishystudios.com. See everything that Nathan has made. You won't regret it. And you can find me on my other podcast, Gank That Drank, a supernatural drinking game where we make up drinking game rules and play along to our favorite episodes of our favorite show, Supernatural. Also a product of True Story FM. And if you are here with us at the end of the pod, it's because you want more. You want more Nathan, Grace, and Krissy, and you want to know what we were like in high school. Well, that is part of the bonus content today. We are going to talk about our most triumphant or least triumphant moment of high school. And and that's our bonus content for today, which you get by being a member. You also get episodes a week early and ad free. Yeah. So go to truestory.fm, find our podcast, click on the little join link and become a member. We love you and appreciate you so much. If you want to support the pod without spending any money, like, rate, review, subscribe, tell a friend. Tell your local lawn mowing nerd boy with a heart of gold. Eventually, his heart is gold. It has to turn to stone a little bit first, but then it becomes gold. Tell him about the podcast, and it'll straighten him right out. And when you're out there in the world, please keep the most excellent 80s movies podcast motto in mind. Be excellent to each other and party on, dudes.
Party, dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah.